So we're going to construct this block that we have to the top right here. And right now the dimensions are 8 wide, 5 high, and 5 in depth. Right? So the first step we do is construct our isometric Y. So I'm going to go straight across for each one. So 8 units wide, 5 units in depth, and I'm going past the 5 once I have an uneven number. So first step, construct the isometric Y. Second step is to block out the proportional width, height, and depth. So again, depth is 5, height is 5, and width is 8. And then we enclose it to create our block. And we're using construction lines for this. And once I have an uneven number, I'm going to always go straight across because I do not want that my angle go higher than it needs to be. So again, 30 degrees or approximately 30 degrees. And then we enclose it. So again, I'm going over 2 so that I can see where it intersects. All right, now we need to block in the contours that touches the surface of the box. So right now, the feature that stands out is going to be on the front, which is an L. And you also have other ones, but we're going to get to that. So we're doing the foundation of what it is first. So we have 2 blocks this way and 2 blocks this way. So I'm going to cross this way as well. So on my right side, there should be an edge that touches the surface somewhere here, as well as the top, there's an edge that touches the surface somewhere here. Okay, then I'm going to block in, actually I'm going to put in the block, the shapes that touch the outer edge here as well. It falls about 1.5 on the inside of it, we're averaging, but it's definitely not a full block. Then I'm going to enclose it so I can get the full L shape on my block. Right, where it intersects, that is the new edge. Okay, so now we have the full L foundation. We also have a piece that's going across here. It's 1 unit. I'm going to go over 2, so I'm maintaining my 30 degrees. Once I've done that, I'm going to define some of my lines. So that is one less thing that we have to think about. This is, of course, with our object line. These are all visible edges. So my block is incomplete. Now I have to fill in all the internal sections. So I have a piece that's happening here and I have a piece that's happening here. So in my drawing, it goes down 1, and we're going to go across And we'll come down one again here. And close this in here. So we need to have surfaces in different parts of our drawing, especially when we have intrusions happening. So we have a cutout that's happening here. That's our intrusion. We have another cutout that's happening here. We're going to take away from the block. So we're going to go back. All right, so right now I'm doing this the wrong way because it should not fall back. This is actually 1.5 units. So this falls about here. No, that's still one. It should actually fall somewhere here. So we'll start with the top first. It's 2 units down, so I'm going to count 1, 2, and I'm going to come across. And I can do that 1.5 here and actually use that as my guide to go down. That makes it a lot easier. So 1, this is my half. Now we have the shape for this particular top of this surface. And then we have to enclose this piece. And it should meet up right here. If your construction lines are heavy, remove all that are not needed. Make sure your construction lines are very light, but your object lines are the last thing that remains.